Okay, hold up. What's up, guys? This is Tony Scardino. Welcome back to Free Will, where we explore universal truths and empower you. Today, we are diving into the transformative world of manifestation. What is manifestation? Is it real? And how do we manifest? It is the art of bringing in your desires and goals into reality. By exploring these topics today, you will gain valuable insights, practical tips, and guidance to help you harness the power of manifestation to create the life you desire. Recap of last week, we talked about activating your light. So we talked about the 7 energy chakras within the body and how it compares to the electromagnetic spectrum and how the colors represent our energy within. That's going to help us with manifestation today. As we explore the art of manifestation, I invite you to open your mind and heart to the possibilities that lie within you. So picture manifestation as planting a seed. We are going to grow something. We want to create something. In this instance, we want to create our reality, right? The reality that we desire. So manifestation is like planting a seed, but in our case, our desires and goals into reality. How are we going to do this? By intention setting, visualization, and positive thinking. I have lined up for you 7 steps on how to do this. The 7 steps as follows: understanding the law of attraction, setting intentions and goals, practicing gratitude, overcoming limiting beliefs, visualization techniques, taking inspired action, manifestation ritual. First step, understanding the law of attraction. I'm sure some of you have heard of this before. What is the law of attraction? It is how our thoughts and emotions can influence our creations. So we're thinking of the world through vibrations and frequencies. How are we going to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions into our desired outcomes? Focus. That's how. We're going to focus. We are going to become conscious of our thoughts and feelings. Us living is the action of our energy generating. We need to start becoming deliberate thinkers. Free will. Because whatever you think about, focus on, and fantasize, worry, talk, attend to, like watching TV or listening to music, it is sending out a vibration. So when we manifest, our thoughts and our feelings are sending out a vibration into the universe, into the network. Going to point out, your negative thoughts are not you. They are the programming, what we call the matrix, the conditional and environmental factors that create our behavior to establish the ego. But we are separating ourselves from the ego to realize that we don't need to consume or believe these negative thoughts we have. I'm going to pull up a video right now of Gary Brecka. Absolutely amazing video. Perfect explanation of how the law of attraction is real, how it is a law in physics called constructive interference, and how authenticity, it is when our words are truthful and we believe what we are saying. Pulling up the video now.
How many of you have ever heard of the universal law of attraction? Right. How many of you believe in the universal law of attraction? Okay, good, because if you don't, you're about to. Because for 22 years, I never believed in any of that spiritual mumbo jumbo. Until one day, I found a law in the physical universe. It's a law in physics. You might want to write this down. It's called constructive interference. And it says that when 2 wavelengths of equal length meet, the size of the frequency doubles. Neither Einstein or Newton could originally explain this theory. But what this means is that you can get energy from conversation. can get energy from what I'm telling you right now. You can get energy from the people around you, or they can take energy away from you. And so I started to go down this spiritual rabbit hole, and I found a research project called the Spain Scale of Emotion, SPANE. Researchers were able to take 25,000 subjects and put them in a room, and they were able to measure the frequency leaving the human body. And they were able to isolate the frequency with such accuracy that they could tell the difference between somebody experiencing anger and passion, joy or arousal, elation or despair, with that accuracy. And do you know what the most powerful frequency to leave the human body is? Authenticity. The frequency of authenticity. Authenticity is 4,000 times more powerful than love. Do you know when authenticity happens? Authenticity happens when your words are truthful and you believe what you're saying.
So we can see how believing what we are saying can create our reality, right? Step number 2, setting clear intentions and goals. Setting up your intentions and goals is like creating the roadmap. When we set specific, achievable goals and believe in our ability to manifest them, we create a roadmap for success. It's all about visualizing the outcomes we desire and taking inspired action to bring them to fruition, like our seed. So, as simple as it's explained is set your intentions and goals, whether you want to write these down, write them in your notes, take a video of you saying them, just thinking about them. Think about what you desire. What is your goal? What is your goal that you intend? So a common tip, take a piece of paper, write down all of your goals, hang it on the wall where you can see it every day. Or if you journal, write it in your journal, in your calendar, where you can see it every day. Video clip that I liked to explain this topic.
How much faster would you achieve your goals if it was just you and your goal? Not you and your goal and Netflix and video games and social media and friends you don't like and movies and shows and all these distractions that are splitting your attention in a million different directions. You can blame your lack of accomplishment on your friends, on your family, on this, on that. But the reality is, if it was just you and your goal and no other noise, no other distractions, I guarantee you would have nothing better to do than achieve your goal. So look around at your life and identify the things that take your attention away from the person you want to be and the things you want to accomplish, and remove that shit. Because if your goals are as important to you as you say they are, why would you voluntarily make it harder to achieve them?
Third step, practicing gratitude. This one's really important. Practicing gratitude is another vital aspect of manifestation. When we express gratitude for what we have and the blessings in our lives. By doing this, we open up to receiving more abundance and positivity. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack of abundance to creating a fertile ground for manifestation. So this is when we thank the universe. Thank the universe for all that you have, and the universe will return. When you give the universe acknowledgement, the universe will return with blessings that you desire. When you have a friend or anybody in your life, when you practice gratitude with them, when you make them feel appreciated, when you say thank you, what's their response back? It's usually positive, right? This is the same way, is not only treat the universe as your best friend, but treat the universe as your mother, Mother Earth, Gaia. It is the most important when things are going wrong. A lot of us, things are going wrong, and why is this happening to me? When things are going wrong, you tend to want to sink into the negative vibrations, when we should really be doing the opposite. When something is going wrong, what is the lesson out of this? This is something going wrong is the positive that's going to come, because everything that we're doing, our consciousness is put through lessons and experiences. We wouldn't learn anything and we wouldn't get anywhere if bad things didn't happen to us. But when you think of everything happens for a reason, you will be able to look at the macro, the bigger picture, the sequence of events in your lives, than the micro, right? When you reach rock bottom, the only way you can go from there is up, right? The negative will create a positive energy. 2 steps to practicing gratitude. First, do it for the smallest things. Thank the universe for having a pair of shoes, or for the sun shining in the morning, and for anything little that we take for granted on a daily basis. Because then step number 2 is intend to see the good. Connecting this to the law of attraction. When we start looking at things and intending to see the good in things, we are attracting that into our reality. So if we keep harping on the bad, then the energy will generate within the bad, negative energy. But if we harp on the good things, if we practice gratitude for all of the many small things, the universe will attract that back to you. Step number 4, overcoming limiting beliefs. So by doing this, it ties everything all in. Overcoming limiting beliefs is crucial in the manifestation journey. We all have subconscious beliefs that may hold us back from achieving our goals. By identifying and reframing these limiting beliefs into positive affirmations, we can reprogram our minds for success and abundance. As we said in the law of attraction, your limiting beliefs, your negative thoughts, are not you. They are the programming that we inherit from the matrix, the social conditioning. Look at that negative belief and use it to fuel you. Redefine your relationship with the outcome. So as we said before, in practicing gratitude, there's always a lesson and an experience that comes out of what happens. So if it was a negative thing, if you have a negative belief, redefine the value from what's going to happen with that negative outcome or belief. Attach a positive value, like something bad happens in your life and you look at it and you're like, okay, I'm going to come out stronger. Or something, if you're having a fear of something, a limiting belief of fear, you can say, okay, I can overcome this. By redefining your relationship with the outcome and making it into a positive, you have no choice but to succeed. It will never then be a failure, because the failure is a positive value. Step number 5, visualization techniques. Visualization is a powerful tool in the manifestation process. By vividly imagining and embodying your desired outcomes, we create a powerful, energetic connection with our goals. Visualization helps us align our thoughts. This will accelerate the manifestation process. So visualization, as simple as it is, visualizing what you want and what you desire, is putting your dreams into reality. What are you dreaming about? Visualize where you see yourself and what you want. Picture that scene in your head. Daydream about it. Know what you want. Relax. Visualize the entire scene. You can see yourself, okay, I want to do this. All right, I'm going to do that. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to get. And this is who I'm going to be. And this is who I'm going to be around. And then screen record it in your head and visualize it every day. A visualization tip: if you're doing it with your eyes closed, because you can daydream with them open. You could be sitting there in class or at work and you could be, totally thinking about exactly what you desire. But if you're doing it with your eyes closed, if you're talking to someone in your visualizations or doing something, move your eyes in the direction that you're doing it. So almost making it like a virtual reality experience in your own head. You are using your imagination. What you think is who you are. So this is how the law of attraction explains how our thoughts and beliefs and emotions will be attracted by the universe. Your visualizations of who you want to be is going to be who you are. I'm going to pull up another video clip And what I loved about this clip was the quote, "What you visualize is what you materialize."
I took the visualization process from the Apollo program and instituted it during the 1980s and 90s into the Olympic program. And it was called visual motor rehearsal. When you visualize, then you materialize. And the interesting thing about the mind is we took Olympic athletes and then hooked them up to sophisticated biofeedback equipment and had them run their event only in their mind. Incredibly, the same muscles fired in the same sequence when they were running the race in their mind as when they were running it on the track. How could this be? Because the mind can't distinguish whether you're really doing it or whether it's just a practice. I think if you've been there in the mind, you'll go there in the body.
Step number 6, taking inspired action. This can be a little tricky, but taking inspired action is the final piece of the manifestation puzzle. It's not enough to simply visualize our goals. We must take concrete steps towards manifesting them by stepping out of our comfort zones, following your intuition, and seizing opportunities that align with intentions. We actively participate in co-creating our reality. Why do I say co-creating? The universe's job will create it for us. So to step out of your comfort zone, nothing will ever change if you continue to be in your comfort zone. We cannot expect to manifest anything if we don't want to manifest. Following your intuition, I've had an episode on this. I recommend taking a watch if you haven't. Seize opportunities that align with your manifestation. You will start noticing that when you are manifesting, when you want something so deeply, that intense desire, intense feelings for something, there will be little symbols in the universe that come to you, come and go. For example, my personal life. When I was in Miami, I got invited to a lot of things. I wanted to build this platform, wanted to build Free Will, and I took some opportunities, and it always benefited me. And I think I ignored a lot of opportunities as well because I was maybe a little nervous or embarrassed or scared, and I was sticking into my comfort zone. There was a lot of times where I decided, no, I'm not going to do this because I was scared to. And doing that kind of ignores the opportunity the universe gives you. Now, by following your intuition, you can also decide whether or not it's a good opportunity or not. Should you take inspired action for this? But to manifest is to focus on the outcome, right? You are focusing on the desired goal, the intention. You're focusing on the outcome. You never know exactly how it's going to happen. That's the universe's job because it usually happens naturally through a sequence of events. So going back to how I mentioned the micro versus the macro, you reach that goal or reach that outcome usually through a sequence of events. Then once you get there and you look back, you were like, gosh, if I didn't meet that person, I wouldn't have met my wife. Or if I didn't know this person, I wouldn't have the job I have. Or, everything leads from one thing to another. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we start forcing manifestation to happen. So manifestation's the outcome. Sometimes start forcing the how it's going to happen when that's not our job, that's the universe's job. So we are forcing the manifestation to happen. Picture it as building a house. So you start building. If you keep building and you never stop, you're never going to get the result of what's happening. That's you building. If you never stop manifesting, that means you'll never stop building. You have to stop, manifest it, put it out into the universe, Don't worry about how it's going to happen, but take the inspired action where when the universe gives you a signal to go for a walk or go to this event or meet this person, listen and do something that sounds exciting. Because if you put the manifestation out there, leave it to the universe, and something exciting comes up, that's what the inspired action is. Go and do something that excites you, because that is the signal to your energy to follow onto that vibration. If you keep manifesting, you will never allow for your manifestation to happen, because at the same time, on one end, we have control of our life, but then on the other end, we have to trust in the universe, to trust in yourself that you planned this life. This is where we need to find the balance. This is the positive and the negative and the neutral energy within us creating. But we are, like I said before, the co-creators. The universe is creating. Last step, manifestation ritual. Creating a manifestation ritual can help us stay focused and aligned with our goals. Whether it's a daily practice of meditation, affirmations, visualizations, or gratitude, having a personal manifestation ritual can amplify our intentions and deepen our connection with the manifestation process. So we're not going to go too deep into this, because I believe it is personalized to your best fit. What comes natural to you when you want to think about your desires and your goals? Don't think that you need a ritual to do it for you. So don't be like, oh, I want to manifest and I'm going to look up manifestation rituals. I believe that you truly know yourself, and you will know what feels most comfortable to you, whether you need to sit and relax with your eyes closed and meditate, or you need to just, personally, I just sit there and I think. I'm a daydreamer. It is a personalized method for each one of you. So, boom, 7 steps to manifestation, turning our desires and goals into our reality by intention setting, visualization, and positive thinking. I know it may be difficult at times, and I think it's a lesson that we all, every single person in this world, continues to learn and continues to work on. We're all in a unique way in this together, and we have to remember that you have the power to manifest the life of your dreams. All it takes is belief, inspired action, and attention. We're going to wrap it up there this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to Free Will. You can find me on all platforms, official Tony Scardino, in the link in the bio. Leave a question for Free Will to answer. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. May you manifest your highest potential and embrace the limitless possibilities that await you. Stay inspired, stay empowered, and remember, you hold the key to your own destiny.